Alright, welcome back for day 3 of Bodyweight workouts. Again, I hope you guys have had a chance to try the day 1 and day 2. This one is going to be a little harder than the previous ones. Again, I just want to remind you, so you should be doing a bodyweight workout. The next day, going for a light jog or a nice long walk. Bodyweight workout 2. Next day, again, light jog or a long walk, and then bodyweight workout 3. I'll be coming up with some more workouts as we go, given we don't know when we're going to be able to open the gym up again. Alright, so we're going to start right away. Alright, we're going to have 3 different warm-up exercises. Then we're going to have a bit of skipping. Hopefully you guys have a skipping rope. If not, you guys can follow along without a skipping rope and just do the movements. And finally, we are going to have our workout a little more high intensity than the previous ones, and we'll have a little finisher at the end. Alright, so our first one are prone swimmers. So we're gonna lie face first on the floor. From here, we're gonna put our hands behind our head and we're gonna lift them as high as we can. Once there, alright, we're going to slowly rotate our arms until our hands touch our lower back. Alright, so here's what it looks like. So from here, hands behind your head, lift up, 1, 2, 3, and then up, 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 rotate back to your lower back. Alright, and come back and rest. Alright, make sure you're following along right now. Alright, we want to keep this for 3 seconds. Alright, the slower you move for these, the better. Alright, we're trying to get our muscles warmed up, our joints warmed up. Alright, next exercise, we're going to do some bird dogs. Alright, so bear crawl position, so hips on top of your knees, shoulders on top of your wrists. Again, apply pressure at your fingertips, that way you relieve pressure from your wrist. Alright, from here, our left leg is going to go back and our right arm is going to go forward. Alright, keep in mind the thumb is pointing upwards. Alright, so from here we're going to hold and squeeze. 3, 2, touch, knee to elbow, up, squeeze, come back, back up, squeeze. Alright, imagine with that back leg you're pushing against the wall. And we'll switch side. Same thing. Alright, if this is too difficult, you can always just go ahead with one leg or go ahead with one arm. Alright, so now the left arm goes forward and right leg goes back. Make sure you keep that thumb up. Alright, make sure you squeeze every single muscle in your body at the top for about 3 seconds. Hips stay square with the floor, meaning your hips are not open. Alright? So everything's nice and controlled. And good, we're going to finish off with some windshield wipers. Alright, so lie on your back, put your feet a little wider than your hips, and then from here, arms are extended out, palms facing up, and we're going to drop our knees to one side and go to the other side. Again, moving nice and slow. Alright, trying to keep both shoulders on the floor at all time. Again, this is a warm-up. Alright, we want to make sure we move through the entire motion as slow as possible. And if something feels good, you can stay there a little longer. If something hurts or feels uncomfortable, please stop and simply walk on the spot as we keep doing the warm-up. And a few more. And good. Again, the goal of a warm-up is to get our body warmed up, to get oxygen to those cells a little further away from the center of our body. It's to increase our performance and reduce the risk of injuries. Alright, so we're going to go back to the prone swimmers. Alright, make sure your forehead always stays on the ground. You're going to lift up your elbows as high as you can. And then from there, you're going to rotate, always trying to go as high as you can. Alright. Rotating at the shoulders. You should be feeling this in your shoulders. So here we go, round 2. Up 3 seconds. 2, 1. Keep your arms straight and rotate. And good. Alright, bird dogs. Here we go. Alright, we make sure at the top that we squeeze every single muscle in our body before coming back to the middle for 3 seconds. Really feel that stomach tighten. Feel that glute activated. And imagine you're pushing a wall, alright? So the sole of your feet is flat. And we'll go to the other side. And here we go. Again, try and be as conscious as you can about your movement. Your thumb pointing straight in the air. You squeezing that stomach, that bicep, that glute, that quad, that hamstring. Alright. Try and maintain a straight line from your shoulder all the way to your heel. And last one. And good. Alright, just make sure that our hips stay square so they stay on top of us and not rotate. Alright, windshield wipers. So again, feet a little wider than your hips, and then you're just going to let them fall. Alright, again, palms are facing up. And both shoulders always stay on the ground. So if you can only go to here today, you can only go to here today. Alright? Just keep working at it. Alright? And eventually next week you can go a little further, the week after a little further, and you keep progressing that way. Alright, good job. Go ahead, grab some water. Alright, we'll get into some skipping. Alright, so if you have a skipping rope, you can use it. If not, you can just hop on the spot. Alright, and we're gonna do what we can. Alright, if you can't hop for this, alright, you can do some walks, you can jog on the spot, you can do some high knees, or you can do some of the other things that we did in the past 2 workouts, which were crossovers, some split steps, some step over, step back, amongst different things. Alright, so the important thing here is just that your legs are moving and your heart rate is going up and your overall body temperature is also going up. Alright. We'll get going in about 30 seconds here. Just setting up for the workout itself. All right. For those of you ready, alright, with a skipping rope, we're going to follow along. For others, you can just do it on the spot. Alright, we want to make sure that our impact on the ground is nice and low, right? We're not jamming our feet into the ground because that's going to impact badly our knees. Alright, so here we go. Just normal skips. Nice and controlled. And we're going to go ahead with 1 foot. And we're going to go ahead with some split steps. And hopscotch. And we're going to finish with some crisscross. And we are good. Grab some water. All right, Hope you guys are all warmed up, ready to go. All right, so we got 7 exercises. They're gonna be back to back to back to back. And then we'll have about 90 to 120 second break. Everything's 30 seconds. And then we'll repeat that cycle 3 or 4 times. All right. So we'll give you another minute or so, and then we'll get going. All right. Unlike the other videos, we're all gonna start together. I'm gonna explain them as I go. All right. So after the first round, you guys should be able to do them all right, just by following along. All right, ready at home? Here we go. We're going in 3, 2, and go. Our first one, D-cell squats. All right, so back to the middle quick, back down, middle, back down, middle, back down. If this is too hard, simple squats are good. All right, just make sure those thighs come parallel with the floor and your knees do not cave in. So knees track over your toes. 10 seconds. And 2, and we're gonna go down to some push-ups. All right, so we push up and then rotate at the top. Push up, rotate at the top. We'll do 5 one side and then 5 the other side. If you can't push up from the ground, you can use a table, a chair, or the wall. Because we got 2 sides, this will be a minute. Five seconds. And we're going to stay on the ground, go into our side plank, so shoulder on top of our elbow, hips come up, squeeze your glute, shoulders back, and then we're going to lift that leg. And switch side, switch side. And we're going to get up and go into some forward to backward lunges. Alright, so we're going to go forward and then back. Alright, everything's nice and controlled. Always that same leg stays on the ground. Again, lunges, we want to make sure there's a straight line. Knee, toes, and shoulder. Make sure we're breathing. And we're going to switch legs. Again, if you need to, you can hold on to something, or you can simply do 30 seconds of these, or you can always take a pause in the middle. Here we go, we got 10 seconds left. And we're gonna go down, all right? We got some V-up roll-ups, so we're gonna go ahead, touch our toes, back on our lower back, touch our feet. Touch our toe, low back, touch your feet. Touch your toes, low back, touch your feet. And we'll keep going for 30 here. And we're going to finish with some under the fence push-ups. So push-up position, we're going to go under the fence, over, and back under. And good, that's good for round one. All right, grab some water. We'll take about a minute break and then we'll get going again. All right, not too bad. Again, you guys can make it harder by going on for longer. All right, so you increase the time or go slower through your motions. All right, increase time under tension. All right, so we'll be going again in 15 seconds. Ready, in 2, 1, and go. So here we go, feet together, squat. That's it, nice and control. And we're gonna go down, push up to rotation. All right, so here we go. And then rotate up. All right, you can do 5-5, or you can alternate. Or you can do all 30 seconds one side, and then 30 the other side. Here we go, 30 left. If you can't hold it anymore, simply hold a high plank. All right? Everything's nice and controlled. Make sure the hips and shoulders are going up and down at the same time. And good. Side plank with leg abduction. That's it, nice and controlled. If you need to, all right, on one knee. And good, switch side. And here we go. Here we go, 10 seconds. 3, 2, and good. And here we go. Lunges forward and back, so forward lunge, right back. All right, make sure that knee does not cave in. And switch legs. All right, let's make sure those thighs are parallel with the floor. Get the arms involved. Left leg in front, right arm in front. Breathe. And our V up, roll up. Halfway, 30 left. Toes, low back, toes. And we're gonna get up, add an exercise, and lateral lunges. All right, side to side. Feet together, feet apart. Our hips go to the back, and our chest goes forward. And last one, push-ups under the fence. And good, break. All right, another minute off, and then round 3. All right, good work, guys. All right, moving along nicely. We got one more round, and then a little conditioning, and then we're good for today. All right, a little stretching at the end. All right, so going in 20 seconds here. Ready in 8, 2, and here we go with the squats. And good, down to the push-up rotation. Good job, good job. Keep going. You're doing great. One rep at a time. Every single one of them is making you stronger and better, so that everything else gets easier. Almost there. 10 seconds. And good. Side plank. Get ready to it. That's it. Keep going. Keep going. 10. 1. And switch side. Ready, go. Three, 2, and good. All right, here we go, lunges. And switch side. And down for roll ups. Seconds. Here we go. Last round. It's where the results show up. And up for lateral lunges. Again, hips go back, chest falls forward. All right, if you have a kettlebell or a bag, you can hold it right here or up here. And now for push-ups on the fence. And here we go. And last one, all right, plank. And good, water break. All right, next up we got burpees. All right, we got squats, we got jumping jacks, the toe touches, and then we got a high plank. All right, we got 1 minute to do 5 burpees, 10 squats, and 20 jumping jack to toe touches, and we have to be holding the high plank before it ends. We're going for 4 rounds. All right, if the first round you see that there's too many reps for you to do in a minute, drop them down a bit, all right? And burpees, if you can't do it properly from the floor, all right, get a bench. All right, where I would see you go up and then down here, all right, and then back up. All right, if you find that you do it from the ground, your lower back is caving in, all right, stop it right now. Use a bench, a table, or even the wall, all right? Whatever we do, we want to keep our stomach tight and make sure our lower back does not cave in. All right, squats, all right, 2 options. 1, jump squats, or 2, normal squats. All right, and then jumping jack to toe touches. So jumping jack, toe touch, and then at the end we hold the high plank. High plank, I would rather have you guys up here, all right, than down here. All right, again, a lot of pressure on the low back, could get injured, whereas if your hips are up, it's not beautiful, but you can't get hurt and it still works your stomach. All right, so we'll get going in about a minute. We got 4 rounds. All right, we're going in 30 seconds here. So the first beat you might hear, that's halfway. All right, so that either tells you to pick it up a lot or you're doing good. All right, we're going in 10. 4, 3, and go. 5 burpees. After that, all right, 10 squats. 5 burpees, 10 squats, 20 jumping jack toe touches. All right, jumping jack toe touches, 20. Half plank. $15. Three, 2, and 5 burpees. And then 10 squats. And 20 jumping jack to toe touches. 5, 10, 20. Hold the high plank. Ten seconds. Beat the minute. 2, 1, and more burpee. 10 squats. And 20 jumping jack toe touches. Eight seconds. Beat that minute. 2, and burpees. Last round. Here we go, beat the minute. Last round. 30 left. Ten seconds. And good. Great job. Good job, guys. All right, grab some water. We'll do a quick stretch, and then we're good. All right, another 30 seconds. All right, first one. We're gonna grab a pole or something that's solid. We're going to put our hand reverse so the palm is facing away from our body. We're gonna grab it, sit back, and then go side to side. We should feel that right here along our lats. And switch side. Alright, we're going to go down on the floor. Alright, head first. Our hands along our side, so palms facing down. Alright, and in 5 seconds we're going to go. And we're going to take one leg, bring it to the other side, touch your heel, lift your arm up, back down, other side. Alright, next up. Alright, we're simply gonna go ahead, child's pose. So from here, sit on our knees, and then try and crawl as far as you can. Alright. And take some nice deep breath. Alright, think about what a good workout this was for you. Alright, you did it. You're better for it. You're better now than when you started. Alright, so feel your body getting heavier and heavier. Alright, your head starts to get heavy. Lay it on the floor. And then completely relax every part of your body. And then we're slowly going to go into a cobra. So wrist right under your shoulder. And then back into child's pose. Back to cobra. And back into child's pose. This time we're going to flip our hands over if we can. Alright. And then up. And back into child's pose. And back. And we're going to finish with a hip flexor stretch. Alright, so one knee forward. And then from here, alright, thrust our hips forward. Should feel that here. Alright, if you want, you can go ahead and grab your leg. And switch leg. And good. All right. Good job, guys. There you go. Just under 50 minutes. Great workout. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so below. This is our day 3 of bodyweight training. I also got over 200 videos and some more coming of single exercises. All right. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.